Hi everybody, it's Amanda back with Amanda Rose Tarot, and I'm here today to do another reading for you. This is going to be a pick a card reading. The question today is going to be, how do they feel without you? So if you guys are separated or, just can't be together or something like that, something of that sort, then this video is for you. So the cards that I was drawn towards today were 2 cards from the Oceanic Tarot, 2 cards from the Gypsy Fortune deck, and then 1 card from the Gypsy Playing deck. So that's what I was drawn towards. No oracle cards today, but I still hopefully will get some sort of answer for you. So the first one is going to be the sea glass. So if you're drawn towards that, then that's number 1. The second one is the Lapis Lazuli. So if you're drawn towards that. And the third one is the crystal ball. So if you're drawn towards that, that's number 3. So I'm just going to give you a second to think about it, and then we'll begin. Okay, so I'm going to start over here with the sea glass, if you pick that one. All right, let's look at all your cards. So in the Oceanic Tarot, you got the 6 of Pentacles, and the keyword is generosity. That may be backwards, I don't know. The next card that you have is the 8 of Cups, and the keyword is change. The next card that you have is the Anchor card. The next card that you have is the Cupid card. And the final card that you have is the Money card. Okay, so first, let's go over that 8 of Cups. And the key word there is change. So with this, this person, they could be leaving a relationship or another commitment. They want as little drama as possible. They just want to make it a quiet goodbye. They're ready for a change and, some kind of change of scenery. Maybe they want to leave and just go on a short trip. This card is also saying to follow your heart. When you go forward, it's going to be a transition. There's going to be some movements. It could be some sort of ending or a departure, but it's saying now is the right time to move on. So I don't know if they're moving on from you or they're moving on from another relationship. There's a lot of different people watching these videos, so it may resonate differently for different people. But this person right now, they're leaving something. They're leaving a commitment, a relationship, and they're ready for a change. The next card is the 6 of Pentacles. And the keyword down there is generosity. So with this card, it's about finances, gifts, balance, helping, being compassionate, protection. This card is all about receiving and accepting things and being thankful. Giving is its own reward. So if you're able to give to a friend who is struggling, or to a charity or an organization, giving is opening you up to love and friendship and support from others. So not only give, receive, and you're going to be more receptive to having that good karma come into your life, getting that balance back in your life. So good card, not a bad card. The next card that we'll go over is the Cupid card. Oops. Okay, the Cupid card. Cute little guy there. So with this card, Cupid, he can be mischievous. So you got to be careful with Cupid. You have to consider your options. Is it love, or is it just a simple infatuation? With just something being new. It's asking you what is best for you. Deep down in your inner heart, what is the best thing for you? You're gonna know, what's best for you. But you have to think about that. You have to think about, is this only satisfying my needs temporarily, or is this something that could be long term? It's making choices and decisions, and do you follow your romantic impulses? Do you want something fulfilling? Do you want love, or do you just want lust? What's good for today isn't necessarily good for tomorrow. So Cupid is, he wants you to listen to your inner heart. You'll know what's best for you. If you're going into a new relationship, you're gonna know. You're gonna have a feeling. If it's love or lust, I feel like you will know that. You will know that. You may not want to think that that other person just wants you for sex or something, but you have to think about it. You have to consider it. Everybody does that. Everybody, when they meet someone new, they wonder, okay, is this person going to be like that other person that I dated that, went out there and cheated and, like that. So Cupid wants you to consider all options. And you got the Anchor card. So the Anchor is saying that you're finishing up a phase. It's time to get off the ship, land, become more grounded. If you're carrying this big burden like she's carrying this anchor, you have to think are you carrying this out of necessity, or is it born out of love? So, you have to look forward to the benefit of a lighter burden. Carrying this heavy burden, it is going to help you. It's going to help you realize your own strengths, that you can take on a lot. But is it an immense burden, or is it an immense treasure? So it's kind of reminding me of the Cupid card. Sometimes burdens are good if they're born out of love, like your dependents, your children, obviously it's a burden, but it's a burden, out of love. So she's scaled this high cliff, she's bearing this weight, yet she's staying calm and fulfilled. So, this person has been carrying a burden, I feel, and, it could be a burden that felt like it was necessary, but yet it's something that maybe you need to let go, because we got the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is leaving a situation and finishing a phase. So, this other person, they could be leaving a relationship or a commitment, and they want to start a new phase. Maybe they've had this burden and they want to lighten it. They want to lighten their burden, that they've been carrying so long. And I feel like they want something that it feels balanced, where there's give and take, there's compassion, And, you know, if you see a friend struggling, you're going to help that person. So if this person is carrying this huge burden, then, you know, you want someone to help you with your burden. So that's what I feel like with those cards. And the final card that you got is the money card. Money is obviously about increased abundance, material fortune, gifts, increased wealth, success, confidence, really having a strong sense of self-worth. This person may, you know, base their self-worth on how much money they have. So let's get to how do they feel without you. Okay, so how do they feel without you? I feel like they're still trying to figure out if this is something that could be long-term. I feel like they have been carrying a lot of burdens, and they're ready to put that down. They're ready to break the ties, leave something, change something. They want to follow their heart, and to do that, they may have to end something before they can do that. But I see with this connection, there's going to be lots of abundance. There's going to be lots of, you know, increased success in, you know, valuables, wealth. You know, you could be wealthy together, and they really just they want to share with somebody. They want to help a friend, you know, lighten their burdens. And I feel like they feel without you that they're still trying to figure it out. I think they're still trying to figure out if it's something that could be long term. But I feel like in order to do that, to be with you, they are going to have to leave something behind. Could be a relationship, is what I'm feeling. So that may not resonate for everybody. That's just what I'm getting. So if it doesn't resonate for you, then that wasn't, you know, meant for you. So go to one of my other readings. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling with that deck if you picked number 1. Let's move on to number 2. If you picked the Lapis Lazuli, let's look at your 5 cards. Okay, in the Oceanic, you got the 5 of Cups, and the keyword down there is sadness. The next card that you got is the 8 of Pentacles, and the keyword is achievement. The next card that you got is the Rider. The next card that you got is the Bride. And the final card that you got is the Constancy. Okay, so first let's go over the Constancy card. So with this, I feel like it may be 2 things. It could be a lack of change, something that's fixed, something that it's just staying the same. You know, something that's not changing. It's just staying the same that it is. It's not changing at all. It's fixed, and it's just, you know, it's kind of stuck. You know, it's stuck in the same thing. If that's not it, then it could be constant, like something that's always there. You know, loyalty, permanence, staying power, something that's lasting, you know, something that's constant is lasting, it's reliable, it's, you know, committed, it's loyal, it's faithfulness. So it could be lack of change at this point, but there's that loyalty there, there's that staying power that's there. The next card that we'll go over is the 5 of Cups, and the keyword I said is sadness with that card. So, you know, this person, they could be feeling sad, unhappiness, negative thoughts, confusion, hurt, you know, disruption, abandonment, a break. even maybe moving on, haunted by guilt or regret, and unable to let go of the past. So I feel like this person, they're very sad. How did they feel without you? Really, really sad, really hurt, feeling abandoned, feeling regretful, having a lot of negative thoughts, very unhappy. And, you know, it could be because they were very loyal to you. They wanted to be constant. They wanted to be there. They had a lot of staying power. And they're sad if, you know, you're not together right now. The next card that we'll go over is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is about achievement, dedication, detailed work, commitment to, you know, your money, your education, almost being a perfectionist. The small details are really, really important to this person. They may take pride in their work, or they set high standards. Hardworking, committed to success, and really wanting to deepen your expertise. So this person, they could be working a lot right now. They're dedicated to their work right now. Maybe because they're without you is what I feel. Because that's what this reading is about. Next, let's go over the Rider. So with this card, it's forward momentum in a situation, moving ahead, overcoming obstacles, having inner strength that you need. Apply this strength of love to the situation, using praise and positive reinforcement to attain goals, and really being yourself. So this rider, you know, he has to be very gentle when he's training his horse rather than punishing it. And, you know, if you're really gentle with training the horse, then the horse is going to perform better because, you know, it likes the rider and it respects the rider. So this is basically, you know, being gentle, having positive reinforcement, using praise, being kind, being yourself, and this is going to move things forward is what I feel in this situation. So, okay, we have one more card and then I'll go over them all together. I'm still trying to get a feel for this. Okay, so the Bride. It's just saying that, you know, you can be hopeful and happy. This is a great card. It's saying you're going to have a wonderful marriage or you're going to have a passionate romance. There could be an invitation that's coming soon. It could even be a marriage proposal. So it's saying, you know, just be happy because the future is going to be favorable. There's going to be success and your heart's desires are going to be coming true. So this anticipation is really going to add spice to the relationship. So don't rush things. Take time to cherish and enjoy every moment, every, you know, letter, you know, maybe that's something to do with letters. I don't know. You know, enjoy it. Don't try to rush it. It's a blessing. This is a blessing that's coming in for you. So how do they feel without you? Very, very sad when you guys are not together. I feel like with the Constancy card, maybe things are not really changing right now, but they are constant. Like they are really, they have a lot of staying power and they're devoted to making this work. The Eight of Pentacles achievement. So I feel like they are working really, really hard to achieve the goal. Maybe the goal is you. Maybe it's their work. But they really want to achieve this goal. They are paying attention to all the small details. Very dedicated to success. The Rider, you know, they want to do this They want to do this in the right way. They want to do it in a gentle way, not punishment. The horse performs better when the rider is kind, and so they want to do it in a very gentle way. Maybe even write you a love letter, but definitely without you they're sad, and they're constantly thinking about you. I feel the constant card, constantly thinking about you. They very dedicated to making this work, for this to be successful. And with the bride card, they may want to propose to you, or something soon, I feel, because the rider is also forward movement, forward momentum. So I feel like they want to do that, and they are going to do that soon. So good reading if you pick number 2. Okay, so let's move on. If you pick the crystal ball, number 3, let's look at all 5 of your cards. Okay, so in the Oceanic, you got the Knight of Wands, and the keyword down there is activity. So this could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. And you've also got the King of Wands, and the keyword down there is practicality. So more fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You've got the Children. You've got the Letter, and you've got the Merriment card. So in the second reading, we got the Bride, which is, it's kind of tied to the Letter because they both have letters in them. I'll show you the card from the last pile. So these cards both have the letter in them. So you got one of the cards that's almost like the other card, only it's not the Bride, it's just the Letter, so a little bit different. So like I said, lots of fire energy here. Let's see, what card do I want to go over first? First, let's go over the Merriment card. Okay, so Merriment, obviously, it's some celebrations, some high spirits, cheer, being glad, having lots of joy, carefree times, where you're having lots of fun, you having lots of pleasure together, laughter, just lightheartedness, and amusement, and just smiling and laughing. Just it's a wonderful card. It's an uplifting card, about having good times. So how do they feel without you? I feel like they're thinking about all those good times that you had, the fun times that you had, maybe when you guys were laughing together. The next card that I'll go over is the King of Wands. So we've got both the Page and the King. So, this could be the same person. It could be different people. But the King of Wands, he's about energy, creativity, power, wisdom, passion, freedom, openness. He's really an action man. He's an engaging companion, an inspiring leader, really self-motivated, and you know what he thinks because it always shows. Travel is also important to this person, and this could mean that you're finding practical solutions to problems. Maybe your network of friends is growing, and you're going to explore new passions, you're going to explore new places, and you're going to explore new people. So very positive card. The next card is the Knight of Wands, and the keyword is activity. So the Knight of Wands is also, a lot of energy, movement, passion, focus, balance, communication, oh, this is a Knight. I said Page. Okay, so the Knight, there could be moving houses. There could be travel. There's going to be attention to something. there's going to be standing your ground. You're going to make these steps towards success. And I feel like maybe this could be a progression from the knight to the king. So progressing from a knight to a king. So, you know, movement into stepping into your success. So you're going from a place of where you want success, where you're, you know, there's a lot of eagerness, there's a lot of energy, calls, messages, lots of offers coming in, you know, lots coming in, lots of movement, even maybe moving houses or just opportunities and projects, and then moving up from that to, you know, where you've already aspired to doing a lot of that. You've already become that leader and that engaging, you know, partner. You're an action man. So these are both action men, but we've got the knight and we've got the king. So I feel like it might be a progression into, you know, more of a steady energy. You know, knights can sometimes be in and out, but a king is very steady, dependable, and practical. So that's how I'm feeling with that. The next card that we'll go over is the children card. Okay, so we've got these two children here, and then we've got one up in the tree. So this is about cliques, groups, belonging. Perhaps you're surveying life from a distance. You know, some people are introverts, some people are extroverts, but you're not going to find who you have common ground with if you continue to distance yourself from the group, from everybody. So maybe look back at your childhood and understand your current behavior. The roles you play as an adult was modeled from a very early age. So travel back in time and find out why you are who you are. So this could have something to do with childhood, maybe some childhood issues, wanting to belong, not feeling like you belong in this group, or just being so introverted and it's really hindering you, is what I feel with that card. And then you got the letter. So the letter is about news that's coming in very, very soon, and it's saying you should pay attention. And it's going to be coming in soon. You're going to learn something. It's going to be unexpected. For some, it could be a warning that you just need to stay vigilant. Something's going to happen swiftly. Don't become so engrossed in the situation, though, that you lose sight of things in your life that are important, like day-to-day things that you have to do. But it's news coming in. It could be bad for some people. It could be good news for someone. But with these surrounding cards, the merriment card, I don't think it's going to be bad news because we don't have any bad cards here. So how do they feel without you? I feel like they're thinking about the good times that you guys had together. They really enjoy the times that you had together where you laughed and you had a good time. But they could feel like they're staying away. They don't want to come be a part of the group. They're being so introverted right now. But with the King of Wands and the King and the Knight of Wands, that's not going to happen for very long. So maybe they are being introverted right now. They're keeping their distance. They're up in the tree, whatever. They're keeping their distance. But with that, the two wand cards here, this energy, movement, passion, communication, sudden energy, sudden travel, sudden movement. So I feel like that's why the letter card is here, because maybe they've been staying off in the distance, kind of being quiet. but very, very soon there is going to be action. There's going to be movement, and things are going to start happening. So you'll have to let me know down in the comments what happens, because it said very soon there's going to be something that happens, some news, something. So yeah, I hope you like your reading. Let me know down in the comments if this resonated for you, what sort of reading you might like me to do. And you can always email me if you would like a personal reading. I am accepting personal readings right now. I am open to doing them right now. So just shoot me an email. My email is down below or at the end of this video. I will have my email there as well. So thank you for liking, subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you guys so much. And love and light to you. And I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.